Hello, everyone. Welcome. This is Unlock More Energy, Time, and Money in 20 minutes a day. Yes, that's the topic today. This is a quick 20-minute routine. You can make it 15 minutes. Some people have got it all the way down to 10 minutes. I say 20 minutes because if you can carve out 20 minutes and do this consistently, your life will shift because when you work on yourself, the energy around you shifts as well. So, welcome. My name is Fiona Waddell. I'm a psychic healer and teacher and so many other things, but let's just stick it with that for now. So, welcome to this video. Okay, so welcome. A quick intro if you don't know who I am. My name is Fiona. I'm a psychic healer and teacher. I specialize in helping women build a deeper, sacred connection to manage overwhelm, brain fog, distraction, and depression in order to live their best lives. We heal in layers and we grow in bursts. It's a beautiful balance. I have a multitude of other certifications. I'm a Reiki energy healer, Reiki master teacher. I have several different Reiki modalities, quantum healing, Akashic records, hypnosis. Well, the list goes on. Crystal healing. I do psychic tarot. I read auras. I do mediumship. I do channeling. I channel a lot of exciting things. So just to put it all together, psychic healer and teacher, I work on psychic development. And really my biggest thing is helping women connect with their higher self on a deeper level to help them navigate this wonderful 3D world and achieve the dreams and their desires. That's what I do. And just as a side note, I love cats. That's just me. I love cats. So here we go. So unlocking more. I know when I share this with clients, they kind of, I can feel that unlocking more. What does this mean? It means we're going to clarify our needs and goals. We're going to adjust our current systems. And we're going to be taking time to love ourselves with purpose. That's all this means. Unlocking more. It's not about adding more. So what does this not mean? We're not adding more work and stress. We're working smarter, not harder. That's the whole goal. And we're not following strict rules. I have an outline. I have strong suggestions, but you're going to do what you're going to do. And if it works for you, it works for you. It's energy, people. It flows. We all have a slightly different frequency. I'm going to give all the tools I can to you, and you can fly with it. And it's not an all or nothing attitude. There's many programs out there where they say, if you miss a day, you have to go back to the beginning. And honestly, I've been diagnosed. I have ADHD. I will miss a day. I will. And if I have to go back to the beginning, I have a few choice words for you. I'm probably not going to go back to the beginning. I'm not. Just because of the whole rejection thing, then I have to go back and clear all of that energy. Then I'll get around to eventually starting from day one again. So this unlocking with a 20-minute program is not an all or nothing. So if you miss a day or something comes up or you miss something, well, we'll talk about this in the end, but it's not an all or nothing attitude. There is flexibility because the focus here is being kind and being in that vibration of love. So that's what unlocking more means. Why do this 20-minute routine? Because people, there's so many different routines out there. So why this one? Honestly, do what resonates with you. This is one more tool in your toolbox. If you gain just one element from this and add it to your own personal routine or add it to another routine you've learned from somebody else, my work here is done. If you use the whole thing and you embrace it and it works for you, amazing. But do what resonates with you. Kiss. keep it simple system. My approach is simple. You don't have to know tons of like esoteric mystery knowledge. However, that is fun. These are practical tools and systems anyone can use. So yeah, it's a simple system. I have used this with my groups, clients, and parts of it with my one-on-one readings, and it has been a proven success. For example, I just came back from a 13-week tour across Western Canada. I must have done, oh goodness me, at least, I want to say 600 readings around that in the last 13 weeks. And I bring up parts of this one in each one, and I do get feedback from them. Also from my membership lists and those in my free Facebook group, they've learned elements off this. And again, positive feedback from using this whole routine or parts of this routine. I can guarantee you will feel calm and joy each morning after completing it. I have yet to have anyone experience a healing crisis or an anxiety attack or overwhelm from doing this work. It's very grounding. It's peaceful and calm. So if that's what you're looking for to start your day, then that's why you should try this routine. Excuse me. So how to do the 20-minute routine. So just for setup, I had a lot of water. When you begin your day, now what does that mean? There's a lot of programs out there where they're like, you have to go work out for half an hour, you have to go do this and go do that, and then you start your day. I just find that that just gets me a little imbalanced as soon as I wake up thinking of everything I have to do. So if you're a mom or a parent, or a guardian, and you're taking care of people and getting them out of the house, and then your day begins, then that's when you do this. You don't have to get up like an extra hour earlier to achieve this. Please, actually don't do that. If you go to the gym or you like to work out in the morning, then go do that and then start this. If you work night shift and honestly, you wake up, you hustle off to work, and then you have some time for you for a couple hours before you go to bed, then do it then. It's when you begin your day where there's actions that will take place with your control. Okay? And you have that time and that space. Try to keep this as consistent as possible, but I know people work shift work, so do what you can, but try to keep consistence with an inconsistent schedule. You know what I mean. You know your times when you begin your day. Try to be as consistent as possible with that. Create a quiet space with no distractions. Now, that's easier said than done. You can put as many signs on the door as possible, like please do not disturb. Like even when I'm shooting this video today, we have 2 cats. We're trying to socialize from outdoors, and they are currently squirming around my feet. But this is my office and this is their safe space, and I'm still shooting this video. So do your best, but create a quiet space, set it up, and make it yours. Learn the basics from this 20-minute routine and then add your personal twist to it. So try it as it's laid out for at least a week. And then if you have your ideas or your downloads or what you need to do, then add it to that. At least get the foundations and the basics done before you start adding your stardust to it. Okay. So let's hop into it, the 20-minute routine. It begins with a foundation phase. brick and mortars, like you want a strong house, you set a good foundation. Drink a cup of water. Just drink a cup of water because this is still the morning time or your type of morning. You need to hydrate. You need to get your fluids going, your organs flushing, and just waking up. So drink water. Just take a couple of minutes and drink some water. I don't care if you do lemon water or hot water. Just drink. Get hydrated with water. Then the foundation phase is literally shaking and brushing off the day before or the night before. Why do I do this? Well, you need to release any energy flow blockages. If you have any injuries, or like for myself, as a case in point, I was in a car accident. My back, I can wake up really, really wonky. Like my back was injured in 3 places. My hip is a little funky, so I have to just release those blocks that happened overnight. Any heavy energy from sleep time learning. I get taken to different places and locations for learning when I'm sleeping. I go to different, different places. Let's just leave it at that. Different places, times, portals. You could even say realities for learning and education or taking part in different activities to help and support. So I sometimes wake up not necessarily fully remembering what happened in the moment, but I just feel like, oh, I'm exhausted. Either I had a lot of learning or I was taking part in a lot of activities, and my body is just like, oh. This can also happen if the Schumann resonance or there was a lot of solar flares that impacted your area while you were sleeping as well too. You need to just shift off that heavy energy. It also activates your energy channels and your chakras. It gets them flowing and you're getting into the rhythm of things and gets you into the flow. So I'm in a seated position and I got my headset on, so I can't wander too far. But essentially it is standing hip distance apart. Well, I can do that. You're just going to see a little funky part of me. And I'll see if I can move the camera up a wee bit. Nothing like a little improv. Sitting with my feet hip distance apart, I bend my knees softly and I literally just start brushing off, rolling my wrists, brushing the energy off my body. Then I'm breathing. It's kind of a combination of the Qigong, full body shaking, getting in the flow. I'm bouncing and letting my energy flow. Sometimes I even actually massage my head a little bit to get the cerebral fluid going. I roll all the joints. And I just get my energy going. Shake it all off. It doesn't have to be big and a big sweat fest or anything like that. But doing this for a couple of minutes, you might do a couple of active stretches. Windmills are always good. Rolling your knees and rolling your hips and just releasing that energy. Breathing is key. Holding it and then little light body twists. I like to let my arms hang and then just twist side to side for a little bit. And then I'm complete. But I do that. Some days I do that for 2 minutes. Some days I might even do it for 5 and just put some music on to release. Just quiet music and just shake off that energy from the day before, night before. So we have the foundation. Now we need to get grounded. And my favorite go-to is from Donna Eden, the 4 thumps. Cheekbone, collarbone, sternum, and rib cage. It's a combination of acupressure and following the meridians. What is a thump? Well, it's not like actually hurting yourself. It's similar to tapping, folks, similar to tapping. Take 3 fingers and you want to get right in there. You don't want to, that's not thumping. This is thumping. Okay. So the first position you do is your cheekbones. And I go in line with my heartbeat. And I do this one for a couple of minutes. Breathing in light. And exhaling any heavy energy. So this is a grounding thump. This is connected to your stomach meridian. This helps you ground or get rid of those butterflies. And do that for a few minutes, maybe a minute, depends how your body's responding. Next is the collarbone. So here's my collarbone, and then just right underneath it, kind of like pop up and tapping here. Now this one is for vitality. If you don't drink coffee or tea or any caffeinated beverages, or you want to reduce that, this is a good one to do. I do this one at the shows after I've done like 20 readings and I'm like wiped, but I still have to drive myself back home. So this is a quick one to do to lift your energy. And if it's a little tender, you might actually want to go in there and massage it a little. Yeah, there's some tight there. Oh, I've been taking in a lot of downloads lately. There we go. So that's vitality, burst of energy. I wouldn't recommend doing this one late at night. There we go. Next is your sternum. So it's like the Tarzan thump right there in the center of your chest. My necklace, of course. Come on over here, kind of. There we go. So the sternum is a very active point. This one's for immunity. Oh, it's a little tender on me. I'm in allergy season now. And I've been doing a lot of thumping. So right there in the sternum, this helps with immunity. Remember to breathe in and out. Because as you're shifting this energy, you need to bring the oxygen in and out through your lungs and through your body, the circulatory system, to those cells and to your cells and to the DNA, and just activating everything. So remember to breathe. There we go. That's the sternum. The next and the last is the rib cage. I personally prefer not to thump this area. That's because I have a history of digestive issues. But instead, I massage in a V-like direction up and down from just underneath my rib cage, so my bottom rib, and then going in towards the center there, just above my belly button, rubbing back and forth. And this is really good in the morning as well. You may or may not have had breakfast yet. It gets all the right juices flowing in there. This is also a really good one if you've just had a heavy meal. There we go. The rib cage. So these 4 thumps you do for, even if you pull it off for 30 seconds each, you're winning, because that gets the energy flowing in a positive manner. You're in the flow, and that's how you want to be before you step into your manifesting and calling in what you desire. So we've released old energy. We are hydrated. And now we're in the flow. Now, make yourself a cup of tea, coffee, or any beverage you enjoy in the morning. It might be some soy milk or warm almond milk, whatever you enjoy. Go grab yourself a cuppa and then come back. This is when you settle down with a journal and a pen. This is the creativity section. So this is where you start co-creating with the universe. You align your energy. So you write out 1 or 2 of your manifesting statements, your affirmations. Only 1 or 2. Why? Well, this is your focus for the day. If you start writing down 6 different manifesting statements and expect to be taking action towards those statements in that one day, you will overwhelm yourself. The universe knows already that these are your goals. You might have 6, but today you're focusing on 2, but you never know, those 1 or 2 statements may actually knock off some of the other ones too, because it's all interconnected. So just choose 1 or 2. I personally enjoy just 1 because I do get overwhelmed. It's just my energy. It's because I am a recovering perfectionist, type A personality, always has to be the top and the best at everything. So I have limited myself to 1 because I want to bring ease into my life. And it does make things so much easier having just 1 focus. So here are some examples of your manifesting statements. I live a life of freedom by helping others connect with their higher self. So that's actually what I do. And freedom to me is actually financial freedom, freedom of time. And so I have this freedom in my life because of the work that I do, because I love the work that I do. So I like to get creative. I live a life, and this is the present tense, and it's something I'm already doing. I'm not waiting on it. So I live a life of freedom, and that's my quick way of saying financial freedom, time freedom, energy freedom, because of the work that I do. So you may be, just trying to think of an example of some of my clients. You might be involved with, you might sell advertising, might do advertising and marketing. So I live a life of freedom by helping others optimize their marketing potential and quality advertising. Yeah, because we need people out there helping with that. And because you do that, you live a life of financial freedom, time freedom, energy freedom. Another one may be, I am fit and active and can easily do a 5-kilometer run. Now, this is a goal I actually have. So I am fit and active and can easily do a 5-kilometer run. For me, fit and active means I'm eating healthy, I'm taking care of myself, and I'm working out. I'm active. There is nothing in I'm not interested in numbers or anything like that. I want to be achieving goals. So I set a 5K. So I am presently fit and active. That's how I live and see myself. And this is what I'm doing. So I have my feeling, my energy, and my goal. If you're self-employed, you might say, I make X amount of money each month through my work off. Because, as I said, this is a way to manifest more energy, time, and money. It may be I am living in, or I live in a beautiful house in XYZ area, and I have this and this, and my kids and I live in peace and joy. And my family and I live in peace and joy. So you can get specific like that too. There's so many opportunities with this. This one I love. I'm happily spending an hour of quality time with my family every evening playing games, and doing crafts. Now, this was something I love doing with my family, at least 2 or 3 times a week. My mom had something planned for us. Um, but it's something I hear a lot of moms craving is having that family time more consistently. So this is another way to reclaim that energy. Even if it's not fully happening now, this is what you're working towards. So these are your manifesting statements. So have one or two, present tense, positive. I like to put a feeling or an energy and an actual goal in mind. Now, here comes the work. Not really work, people. Write out the statement 3 times. So then if I go back here, I'd be writing, I live a life of freedom, helping out life with this. I live a life of freedom. So I'll write it out 3 times. Then I will say it out loud 3 times. Because we want to bring the breath of life into it, bring it into the universe here, right? So I live a life of freedom by helping others connect with their higher self. Yes, I like to be dramatic, so I actually make it a bit of a performance piece. I live a life of freedom by helping others connect with their higher self. Because honestly, if you just do, I live a life of freedom by helping others connect with their higher self. So we want to bring up the energy. I live a life of freedom by helping others connect with their higher self. And start leaning into that energy. And say it proudly 3 times. Then close your eyes and breathe in and out evenly. So like that, just and speak the phrase. All things come to me easily, and I'm always receiving solutions and opportunities to grow. All things come to me easily, and I am always receiving the solutions and opportunities to grow. All things come to me easily, and I'm always receiving solutions and opportunities to grow. And why did I add that on here? Because we encounter obstacles. We do. And that's what obstacles are when we are releasing something from our past, or we're releasing an energy, we're peeling away a layer. We might be slowed down a wee bit. And it could also be the universe is our guides, our angels, whatever your belief system is. I believe in angels and guides, and the flow of the universe is working behind the scenes to make this in the reality for us, aligning the path. We've just moved so fast that they're like, okay. And sometimes the third one is why things may get slowed down is we're being asked to experience a little bit more. We've lost focus on the present. And we're too worried about the future. Once we attach ourselves so much to that future result, we forget about the present. So sometimes they just kind of go, just slow things down, and you're just meant to go play for a little bit. And forget about everything and just keep manifesting and be happy about that and enjoy the moment. Maybe take up a class or take a trip. So this phrase, all things come to me easily, and I'm always receiving solutions and opportunities to grow, keeps you in the flow of always receiving ideas, even when things get a little funky and slow down. This will amplify the speed of whatever it is you're manifesting, because you are actively seeking for solutions. You're not looking for problems. You're actively looking for solutions because you are ready to receive, you're always receiving, and you're ready to grow. So you're announcing that to the universe. So whatever your goals are, by adding this on, you will find solutions faster. You will find that direction, and you will grow, which is why we're here. This next section, portal, creating that portal. Yeah, here we go, folks. This is a meditation, and it's not a deep, you don't have to like lie down and get comfortable. It literally at your desk, close your eyes, a couple of deep breaths in and out. You've just done a manifestation. Let's say that is the manifestation of I'm fit and active and running a 5K race. Just going to use that one. You'll get the idea. So closing eyes, hit that, and you can use your statement as well if you want. And in my mind's eye, that dark area, there might be some lights going on, but overall, it's dark. And I peel away or pull a curtain off to the side. And I start seeing a film. It's like a movie. And I'm going to see a movie of myself, my future me, running a 5K, maybe finishing a 5K race, training for a 5K, really happy. And I'm watching me eat a healthy meal and watching me exercise, watching me hang out with some friends. This is actually kind of fun. And I'm just taking some time. And this one I would actually designate at least 5 minutes on. You notice I may not have put a lot of times here. Here I give at least 5 minutes. Put it on your cell phone or an egg timer, microwave, set it for 5 minutes, and just get into this world of you at that goal. Because here's the thing, step out for a second. We are in our reality right now, our present. But ahead of us are many different future possibilities. This is why I always laugh when people say, oh, the psychic said X was going to happen and it did. You have future possibilities because you have free will. Free will. So let's use that darn free will. When you're peeling back that curtain and imagining that world, you're actually sending a portal out, a wormhole to that actual world, that future possibility, and you're asking it to come into alignment. That's what visualization is, and that's what aligned living is. Living in alignment, your values, your goals, your vision. So this isn't just a visualization exercise to just feel good and happy. This is you literally calling into existence or connecting with that one future possibility out there out of hundreds to come into your alignment with your current path. Yeah. So when we go back to this visualization that you're going to be doing for 5 minutes, just breathing nice and calm, you're actually, you pull back the curtain, you're in that energy. You're seeing you. You're feeling the excitement of you in that world, in that reality, achieving those goals and doing those things and feeling that energy. And I know that world's out there. I can see me, I can feel that energy, and it feels possible because that is you. That's all that meditation is you literally connecting with a portal through your mind's eye to that world. So this is your portal of the future. So pull the curtain back and align your energy with your future reality. The more you feel, enjoy, experience that energy that's raising your vibration, the closer you are aligning the paths. You can determine your future. If there's anything I want you to take seriously, it's this one. This is equivalent to daydreaming. It's just daydreaming kind of is kind of like a wild card, like la 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 la, I'm thinking this, thinking that. This is focused daydreaming, my friends. This is visualization with purpose. This is you saying, and recognizing there are multiple realities, possibilities out there for me, and I choose that one. And I'm going to experience it and love it, live it, and be it. And you're going to exchange energy with that portal. The more and more you spend time connecting with that. So if you do that daily in a grounded, hydrated, clear state, you will take your ability to manifest from here to there. It is amazing. How you're actually going to get there, that's the universe takes care of that for us. We just need to just keep getting excited about that. So after we've had that portal experience and we've seen that reality, we now step into our present. You might take a minute after coming out, drink some water and be like, "Whew, that's really cool." You love that energy. You're like, but here's a little secret. I am my future self now. I am them. They are me. There is no difference between except time. And I have time to do things. I can get there. There is nothing saying I can't get to that point. So this is where we become present, but still holding on to that energy of future self. Look at your energy for our agenda for today. So this is when you pull out your planner, and this is why I want you to do this before you start your day, right? Look at your agenda for today. Do your actions, activities align with what your future self would do? Like if I was doing the active one and I have no workouts on here and I have no meal planning. So I got to get on that. Actually, I've been taking care of myself. I've restocked the fridge. I've got good stuff. I just got no organization now. But I look at my daily plan and I'm like, okay, my future self would probably put a small workout in here and go to bed earlier here. And definitely take some time in the evening to do some meal planning. That's all you have to do. What you need to do is small adjustments, small actions. That's all. And you can align your path. This is what living in alignment is. You felt that energy in the portal. You felt that future self. Are you living as that future self now? Sometimes when you look at your schedule, you'll be like, holy cow, I am doing everything for everybody else today. And you know what? That's okay. Because you're living in alignment. As long as you recognize I'm giving away all of my energy here, maybe I can put 15 minutes in here, an hour in there, but I need to change this moving forward. Do I need to make some healthy boundaries? Do I need to delegate? So it's taking control of your path. You don't have to bulldoze everything in your life so that you can do it all 100% focused on that manifesting. What I tell clients is your guides and angels and the universe supports small actions. If you do steady small actions every single day, they add up. They add up. It's better than doing nothing. So take control of your path. And if you don't have space in your path or in your time right now to follow your path, then you know to work on that. So you might take some time today and have some conversations with people. That's all. And that's what living in alignment is. It's not perfection. It's not being super woo-woo spiritual. It's not being this perfect floaty person who does yoga for 4 hours every day. It's someone who sees their future self and aligns their energy for the highest good to get there. And that's something I may need to footnote. This needs to be for the highest good, the highest vibration. If it is something really, really negative, I can't, like, that's just shows you the innocence in my mind. I can't think of anything negative, but typically when we're manifesting, we're looking for positive things. The universe aligns with that more easily, and we stay a healthier person when we align for the highest good. But we keep things in balance. So that's the present. So that actually is the 20-minute routine. It's foundation. So drinking water, brush off, flow, tapping. Creativity is your cup of tea. Your affirmations, manifestation statements, speak 3 times after you've written out 3 times, and then saying the statement 3 times. Portal is visualizing, connecting with your future self, really getting into that future self energy, and then coming back into your present, acknowledging how awesome that portal was, and looking at your day to take actions towards that. And that's the whole routine. As I said, some people have gotten through this in 10 minutes. Me, I like 20. I like to spend more time on the visualization. I like to take some time to drink my tea. I actually enjoy daydreaming just a little bit. And then I go into the actual portal. I end up channeling a bit. So I give myself 20 minutes to get through this. So important points. You can miss a day. So many people I met when I was on the road were doing programs or courses with teachers, and they were on like day 9 and they missed a day. They have to go back to day 1. I'm like, oh, why can't you just pick up on day 1? You missed the day. And they were devastated. They were all over the map. And I'm like, wrong vibration. And it also triggered a lot. And then there was a whole healing experience. And then they could start over again. You can switch the order around if you need to. I've laid it out in a specific order, but I just know some people will be like, that doesn't resonate with me. Can I switch it around? If it works for you, switch it around. Try to avoid spreading the elements out over the day. Like I wouldn't do the foundation and then go do a bunch of errands, then come back and do flow and then do a bunch of errands. And then, because by that point, the energy is far too spread out. You can do this more than once a day if you want to do it in the morning and in the evening, so that when you go to sleep, you're going into dream space with this energy. Please do. Lucid dreaming work, all for it. What I challenge you to do is do this for 14 days and see how the energy around you has shifted. I know it will. Once you start working on yourself, everything around you shifts. So have fun and be kind to yourself. This is the journey. We're meant to enjoy it. We're meant to have fun and explore and play. This is just one tool that you can add to your toolbox to take you to the next level. So if you enjoyed what I have to offer, or you're thinking, I want to get in touch with this one, I offer one-on-one sessions on my website, FionaHealingIntuitive.com. I do a variety of things: cord cutting, past life release, energy healing, psychic readings, coaching, etc., spiritual mentorship. I do offer Reiki certifications. That's the next one on my list right now. And I also do small group work as well. But go check it out. Reach out to me if you have any questions. I do have a free Facebook community, the Spiritual Empowerment Circle. So if you want a little bit more, just get in touch with the group. There we go. So lots of love, everyone. It was wonderful chatting with you. If you want more, just hit the like, subscribe. I would love to touch base and connect. Take care.